Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Overhears Dylan confronting Finn and Bill's business proposal? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that neither Thursday, November 27th, nor Friday, November 28th, will have a new episode. What will happen on Monday, December 1st, 2025? Dylan is expected to take on John Finn Finnegan. Additionally, Katie Logan has a business proposal from Bill Spencer. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. Let's begin with Dylan, who recently told Electra Forrester about her transgression. The art instructor acknowledged that she was the one who killed Luna Nozawa. Dylan appears to be appalled, but Luna was a villain and wanted man. The cops are aware of everything, the girl informed Electra. But why is Bradley Baker, the deputy chief, telling everyone that they have no idea who struck Luna? Dylan has already informed Electra anyway. Dylan will then take on Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Dylan claims it was an accident, but she finds it difficult to acknowledge that she killed a person. Dylan visits the Cliff House to personally inform Shin. The art instructor admits to killing Finn's daughter, and shows a great deal of regret. Finn and Steffi both appear surprised. It's not as though the prisoner was fleeing the police and the girl intentionally ran Luna over. Therefore, I wouldn't feel too horrible about it. Even though Finn and Steffi are pleased that Luna is no longer there, would this have an impact on their decision to let Hayes Forrester Finnegan hang out with the art teacher? Perhaps they discover that, despite her denials, Dylan has previously run someone over? According to previews for the upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill will make Katie a business proposal. To assist Katie with her workload, Ridge Forrester engaged the services of an independent public relations firm. Kate wasn't included in this conversation, but it's only meant to be temporary. Katie was not even given the opportunity to select the PR company they are working with. Bill might change Katie's perspective, even though she is aware that her sisters did it out of love. The man says Katie won't have to answer to Ridge or anybody else if she works at Spencer Publications. Next, a sneak peek shows Electra and Will Spencer on the Spencer Mansion staircase. They appear to be listening to a conversation while standing motionless. Will departs Forrester Creations if Katie does? What does Electra's romance stand to gain from this? Post your opinions in the space provided for comments below. To see what happens next, don't forget to continue watching the soap opera on CBS or Paramount+. Preview of The Bold and the Beautiful week of December 1st. Eric responds to Ridge while Finn is astonished by Dylan's Luna apology. Written by Heather Hughes on November 26, 2025. Leave a comment related. Television soap opera spoiler, Slider, The Bold and the Beautiful 11. Preview of The Bold and the Beautiful week of December 1st. Eric responds to Ridge. Finn is astonished by Dylan's Luna apology. According to The Bold and the Beautiful BNB, spoilers preview video for the week of December 1st to 5th. John Finn Finnegan will be upset with Dylan's apologies to Luna Nozawa. Let's talk about the drama that lies ahead as Eric Forrester will also retaliate against Ridge Forrester. Dylan reiterates her confession at the Cliff home, where Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan are standing with Electra Forrester and Will Spencer close by. In the opening scene of BNB's weekly promo, she will apologize to Finn after he yells that Dylan was the one who ran Luna down. Dylan will undoubtedly be quite upset about what transpired on the road that evening, and will insist that she killed Finn's daughter. Naturally, Finn won't use this information against Dylan, because it wasn't her fault that Luna ran out in front of her. Finn won't hold Dylan responsible for any of this as she couldn't have predicted Luna's sudden appearance. Bill Spencer will put pressure on Katie Logan to quit Forrester Creations and return to Spencer Publications. Katie will be hesitant to make a significant professional move, but Bill will contend that she shouldn't have to answer to Ridge and Brooke Logan Forrester. Bill would argue, however, that the timing is ideal because the Luna disaster is being handled by an outside PR firm. There will be conflict in the Forrester CEO office as Bill presses Katie to join the Spencer empire and bring Will along. That counsel won't go down well since Ridge will encourage Eric to go off into the sunset and do something other than work. Eric will retaliate and put Ridge in his proper place, even though Ridge will discuss what he would do if he were in Eric's position. Ridge, you're not in my position. Eric appears in the weekly preview video for BNB. Stay tuned for updates on Eric and Ridge's father-son dispute and whatever problems it may cause, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that they have a lot more turmoil ahead of them. Make CDL your one-stop shop for Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Will and Elektra's split is part of Luna fallout? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will Spencer's life took a drastic turn after Luna Nozawa passed away. But he needs time to process everything that has occurred this year, just like everyone else. It is necessary to deal with the consequences of Luna's ongoing suffering. Fortunately, Will had a devoted partner who never left him during a very difficult period. Will is very dear to Elektra Forrester. The news that Luna was expecting Will's child shocked her. But as soon as Grace's character realized he had been coerced into drinking and then used, he immediately recovered. He fell even more in love with Elektra as a result of her encouragement, but soap operas are about drama rather than timeless beauty. After traveling the world, Will had his entire life ahead of him. Those who watched B&B during the day when it first aired in 1987 are aware that a global traveler would have sent beautiful postcards or taken actual pictures of his trips. Nowadays, anyone may take an almost infinite amount of digital pictures by pressing their thumb or finger on a smartphone screen. You can share an experience with loved ones, friends, and complete strangers by posting them online. Will was known to Elektra. However, it was his character that made her fall in love with him. Naturally, her family ties gave her access to the post at Forrester Creations, where Will initially obtained an internship due to his mother's employment there. If all goes according to plan, their realized connection will lead to engagement, marriage, and kids. Moro's persona gained notoriety as a result of his family ties, which allowed him to travel for free. Many young individuals his age wouldn't have the resources or notoriety to travel the world and become famous in the process. Indeed, the envy that individuals like Luna represent in this version of Los Angeles, California, is reflected in the 2 paragraphs above. Will became her target not because of his appearance but rather because he comes from a wealthy family. Luna's first unsuccessful target was his father. Dylan is not happy. After being bound and placed in a closet by Luna, who pretended to be an origami instructor last summer, who wouldn't feel unsteady. Fans suspended disbelief when she revealed it to Elektra because it seemed so unlikely that Bullock's character would have been driving the vehicle that struck and killed the lady who had tied her up. That took place at what is now Will's beach house, but Hayes Finnegan and a few kids enrolled in a summer art class used it as a makeshift classroom. Another approach is to create a narrative in which Hayes' classes helped Elektra and Dylan become friends. Now that Dylan seems to be a part of a longer plot, she can be close to Will. As was the case with Luna, Will and Dylan might end up in a situation that isn't about manipulation. Alternatively, they could just become attracted to each other and push Elektra to leave or join a triangle. The vibrant and gorgeous November 26th, Wednesday recap. Steffi's menacing statement at the turkey table. Written by Heather Hughes on November 26, 2025. Leave a comment related. Television soap opera spoiler, recap, The Bold and the Beautiful 19. The vibrant and gorgeous recap of Wednesday, November 26th. Steffi's menacing proclamation at the turkey table. Steffi Forrester Finnegan made a menacing statement at the turkey table following Ridge Forrester's unexpected presence. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, recap for Wednesday, November 26. Kelly Spencer spent some time in the kitchen at the Cliff home with Steffi and Taylor Hayes, allowing them to try on the new aprons that Kelly had chosen. After returning from a swim in the ocean, John Finn and Hayes Finnegan also assisted with Thanksgiving preparations. Steffi was thrilled with the surprise when Ridge showed up after lunch with the Logans and wanted to spend supper with his family. Ridge shared a moment with his ex-wife after offering flowers to Steffi and Taylor. Taylor was doing well and appeared comfortable with Ridge's presence now that she had broken free from the toxic cycle she had previously been in. After cracking a few dad jokes, Ridge eventually took over Finn's cooking responsibilities. Despite their slight anxiety, Steffi and Taylor chose to unwind on the couch for a while. The group gathered for a Thanksgiving feast after Taylor reassured Steffi that she was all right. Steffi gave one of the thank you remarks that followed. On Wednesday's B&B episode, Steffi suppressed her feelings and expressed gratitude for her family's reunion following all the difficulties. The statement made by Steffi that they were safer than they had ever been sounds quite menacing. Is it possible that Steffi and her loved ones may eventually understand they are not safe at all? Ahead of her impending Il Giardino performance, Daphne Rose did a mic check while Finn, Steffi, Hayes, Kelly, Taylor and Ridge ate at the Cliff House. Daphne expressed her gratitude to Sheila and Deacon Sharp for letting her prepare on Thanksgiving when the restaurant was closed. Carter Walton was also present, and after they had a pleasant conversation, Deacon invited Carter and Daphne to stay for Thanksgiving dinner. Carter had already arranged a romantic meal for two with Daphne, despite their gratitude for the invitation. Deacon ended up having supper by himself with Sheila, who complimented Taylor once more on her ability to work miracles and get her husband back. Deacon took the larger piece and made a wish after Sheila urged him to draw the wishbone with her. Sheila was happy that her own dream for a reunion had already been fulfilled, but Deacon hesitated to reveal it because it wouldn't happen if he did. Despite her optimistic outlook, the bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Sheila and Deacon's marriage may fail, so stay tuned for any further Taylor news. Visit CDL frequently for further bold and the beautiful spoilers, news and updates. Elektra gets startling texts. Who sends them? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa was struck and murdered by a car a week ago. Even though no one has seen the body that matters, Deputy Chief Baker made a big point of telling everyone that Luna is unquestionably dead this time. What is going on with Luna now that a fresh mystery has emerged? Despite several theories circulating, the driver of the vehicle has not been identified. On November 24th, Elektra Forrester got a message that said, "I am the one who ran over Luna." The individual did not, however, provide their identity. Elektra may know a few individuals, but who? After pulling a deepfake scandal on Elektra twice, Remy Price is trying to patch things up. Remy might have been en route to meet with Harrison Cohn's character, Deke Sharp, who was already present. Is it possible that Luna rushed out in front of Remy while escaping the police? It appears that Hayes Finnegan's summer art instructor is the target of spoilers. Fans undoubtedly recall Luna tormenting her and imprisoning her in a storage room while she shot Liam Spencer, Sheila Sharp, and Steffi Forrester before being shot herself. This week, Dylan will return to the screen, and he wants to confess. Dylan's decision to drive on that route that evening may seem ironic and, to be honest, dubious. But given everything Luna had done, Dylan might have wanted a little retribution. Is it possible that Dylan went there to assist with the search and struck Luna? Dylan is scheduled to visit Elektra at Forrester Creations, presumably to accept a new position. One has to wonder if she is responsible for the message, "We squashed Luna," given that her back is in the photo. Dylan appears to be a strong contender for the murderer, yet this could be a red herring. Could it have been a hit-and-run incident since no information on the person who struck Luna has been made public? When Luna was fleeing from the police once more, can fans ever really find out who ran into her that particular night? Instead, is this the start of a mystery of who killed Luna? Who killed Luna Nozawa in reality? The Forrester and Spencer families will get together for Thanksgiving dinner on The Bold and the Beautiful the following week to talk about Luna Nozawa's passing. However, B&B doesn't appear to be providing any answers to the many questions we have regarding her death. In fact, Lisa Yamada's departure is beginning to raise some red flags. Why isn't anyone discussing who ran Luna over and how she died on the CBS serial opera? Detective Baker verified Luna's death, although he omitted some important information. More significantly, was it accidental or deliberate for a car to run her down? Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful are below. Continue reading to learn what we currently know. The length of Luna Nozawa's significant prison break was quite brief. She arrived at Will Spencer Jr.'s beach house to inform him that she had miscarried and lost the baby. Before the automobile crashed into Luna, we witnessed her freeze in terror, but B&B never showed us the aftermath. Was Luna brought to the hospital or declared dead at the scene?